Hi, and welcome to Where's the Action? I'm your host, Ross Benjamin. I will be previewing Game 2 of the 2014 NBA Finals between the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs, a game that will take place on Sunday at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, with opening tip 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Currently, as we speak, the San Antonio Spurs are a 4.5-point favorite, and the total in this game is 199. The Spurs have gone 4-1 straight up in ATS in their last 5 games at home versus Miami, and these two clubs have seen each of the 4 games played in San Antonio during the last 2 NBA Finals all go over the posted total. Game 1 of this series was marred by an electrical failure in the air conditioning system inside the AT&T Arena, which saw temperatures inside the arena go all the way up to about 90 degrees inside the building, and boy, that's just unbearable for fans, let alone it took a toll on the players, namely LeBron James. Speaking of LeBron James, he was having a nice game. He had 25 points early in the fourth quarter and had to leave the game because of cramping issues. A lot, probably, most likely, had to do with the inside the building at the AT&T Center, although as detractors will tell you, nobody else cramped up. But you know what? LeBron James is a great player. We have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Having said that, he held a 7-point lead early in the fourth quarter. When LeBron went out of the game, he did return for about 30 seconds in the fourth quarter, couldn't continue because of his physical ailment, and the Heat proceeded to get outscored 31-9 to end the game and lose the game by 15 points. The Heat did do a very good job of controlling tempo in this game, as they held San Antonio to just 68 field goal attempts in the contest, which is about 15 below their season average. However, you're not going to win many games on the road when you allow your opponent to shoot 59% from the field and 13 for 25 from beyond the three-point line, the way the Spurs did on Thursday evening. Miami will have to be much better in Game 2 of the series if they're going to win and even the series. The San Antonio Spurs continue to roll at home. After losing their opening game of the 2014 playoffs at home versus Dallas, the Spurs have reeled off 9 home wins in a row, including covering each of the last 8, and they won each of those last 8 games by 15 points or more, and won each game by an average of 22.6 points per game. Just unbelievable. The Spurs were just phenomenal offensively, especially down the stretch, as they were just hitting 3 after 3 to pull away in the final 6 minutes of the game. Again, they shot 13 for 25 from beyond the three-point arc, just phenomenal shooting, and 59% from the field. Just a tremendous display. One thing that San Antonio will need to do in Game 2, though, and they were very fortunate, they turned the ball over an uncharacteristic 22 times in the series opener. And they're not going to get away with that each and every time like they did in the opening game. And they're also unlikely to have the benefit of having LeBron James only be able to play 3 quarters in a game. So they must improve in that area as far as my selection goes. Look at folks, the total in Game 1 was 198. The game did go over the total as the teams played 110-95. They played 205 points, 7 points over the total. However, the game didn't go over to the final minute of regulation time. If you consider the fact San Antonio shot 59%, Miami shot 47%, both teams combined for 25 3-point makes in the game, and the game didn't go over to the final minute of regulation time, we're unlikely to see San Antonio shoot that torrid of a pace. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they'll be hard-pressed to shoot 50% in Game 2, because I can see the Heat coming back with a concerted effort defensively. And also, we're very unlikely to see both teams combine for anywhere near the 25 3-point makes we saw in the series opener. I'm going to go against public sentiment here. We're going to go under the total of 199 in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. My name is Ross Benjamin. You've been watching Where's the Action? Thank you for joining me. I'd like to wish each and every one of you all the best this weekend.